as always in our previous webinars. So please follow your naming convention. Try to log in from your registered email address where you registered, because this will mark your attendance. And whoever have the attendance, he will get the recordings and other material if we are going to release. So please make sure you are joining this session with your registered email address. At the time of registration, you use that. The last but not least question and answer session will be in the last 10 to 15 minutes of this end of the webinar, since Maghrib in Riyadh is now coming at 5:23, I guess. So we will try to wrap up quickly before the Maghrib, and the last 5 to 10 minutes we will finish our question and answer. I will hand over to Ubed to continue further. Thank you, Ubed.
Thank you. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you so much. So let's begin. Let's start. Um, Today's webinar is about how to start selling on Amazon, especially for beginners who would like to understand how this business opportunity on Amazon works. People living, especially in Saudi Arabia. My name is Coach Ubed, and I'm from Pakistan, a Muslim living in Riyadh. I'm a professional. I'm a startup expert, so I've helped multiple startups in Saudi Arabia, launch their business. I'm also a certified life and business coach, a proud husband, father of 2 daughters, and a social entrepreneur. Currently, I'm working as a strategy consultant in a ride-hailing company called Texa, and also a CEO of Toolbox Pro. Mostly my whole entire career has been focused on how do you turn creative ideas into successful startups, and how do you help individual people discover their X factor, which is basically discovering their purpose, passion, and potential, and aligning it with their lives and careers so that they can live an extraordinary life and have success. So that's brief about me. Amazon is basically, this opportunity came to me around almost 3 years ago, where I was introduced to this opportunity through my friend, and it seemed to be initially I had many doubts. I'm sure you might be having too, that how will this work out, if this is legal or not, and what's the process, how much investment do we need, all of this stuff. And so that you have in mind, hopefully by the end of today's session it will be cleared, and we will also have a Q&A session so you can ask further. But it has been a rewarding journey for me so far. I'm currently, even till date, I'm actively participating on Amazon as a seller, and I'm selling stuff of different categories and so on and so forth, and making it side income. And now I would like to share this opportunity through the platform SPPC and give this opportunity to you guys as well. So let's start the journey. Now, if you are here and looking to start an e-commerce business and make some extra side income from your home, then you're the right place. This webinar is all about that, how Amazon business opportunities works for beginners. But if this is something that you're not looking for, then you know what to do. Before we move on to Amazon and e-commerce, one thing that I learned that really makes a difference whenever we talk about money is, do we have a money mindset? And if we all have a money mindset, but is it positive? Is it negative? What is a money mindset, right? Generally, basically, a money mindset is about your attitude and your beliefs about money. What do you think about money? What do you, when the term money comes in your mind, right? What is the first image or impression that you have? How do you feel about money, right? All of these things will determine how you spend, how you handle money, how you invest money, and so on. So in my experience of dealing with successful entrepreneurs and successful businessmen and people who are successful with money, they have one thing common, and that's a positive money mindset. So people who have a healthy, positive mindset, they are more successful in generating more money, but people who have a negative money mindset, they are unfortunately not very successful with money. This is something that schools don't teach us, but this is something we can learn from successful entrepreneurs. And in the next 5 minutes, if I could give you this successful hack, if I could help you first identify whether you are in a positive money mindset or a negative money mindset, and how can you change it, that will be amazing. So I have a small quiz for you, right? And I'll be asking you a sample of few questions. You don't have to answer it loud, just answer it to yourself. And after the quiz, I'll tell you, if you answered this, what happens, and if you answered that, what does that mean? Okay, so let's start. These 5 questions, what of these questions, when I ask you, what of them resonates with you the most? You need to choose the first response that comes to your mind. You need to answer this honestly to yourself. The number one is regarding deservingness, right? So when you hear the statement, I often doubt whether I deserve to have more money or not, right? Is it true or false for you? Next question is about earning beliefs, right? I believe it's easy to find opportunities to increase my income. Or is this the recurring thought that happens in your mind that you often struggle to make more money, and it feels like making money is a very challenging thing. It's a constant challenge. It's something that it's difficult to crack. Which belief resonates with you the most? Is it the first one or is it the second one? Just answer to yourself, whatever first response comes to your mind. The third thing is about spending habits. So I often overspend and I find it challenging to save money. And this is something I really, really hear a lot, especially among the youth and young adults. But what about you? Is it true to you? Is it true for you? Or is it false? I often overspend and find it challenging to save money. My fourth question is about work and money, right? And you need to finish the sentence. I work for money because, whatever your response is, whatever first thing comes to your mind, just answer to yourself. And then more importantly, I want my money to work for me, or I work for money because I need to earn a living and money is a necessity. Out of these two sentences, which of one resonates with you the most? And the last one, when you ever considered about investing in the past or right now, which statement aligns with you the most? I view investments as opportunities to grow my wealth, or are you hesitant to invest because you're afraid of losing the money because the risk might be too high? What if it didn't work out? These are 5 questions regarding the money mindset. If your answer were true to, for example, for most of the first sentence that I said, right? For example, when you said that I often doubt whether I deserve to have more money. If your answer was, yes, I do often doubt, that means it's a negative money mindset. When we spoke about earning beliefs, if your answer was, yes, I struggle to make more money, it feels like a constant challenge, then it's a negative money mindset. If your answer to question 3 was, yes, I often overspend, I find it very challenging to save money, again, a negative money mindset. If your answer to question number 4 was, I need to earn a living, and that's why money is a necessity, right? Negative money mindset. And on the last question, when I asked regarding the investment, if you're always hesitant to invest, hesitant to put the money and take the risk because you're afraid of losing the money, because you're afraid that what if it does not work out, then it's a negative money mindset. But if your answers were opposite to this, where you say to yourself, yes, I deserve to have more money. Money is not evil. Money is not evil. How you use money determines whether it's a good thing or bad thing. Money is not good or bad. I deserve to have more money. Why not? If that is the kind of thinking that you have, then it's a positive money mindset, right? And so on and so forth, right? If you want your money to work for you rather than you working for money, then it's a positive money mindset, right? If you view investments as not as something to lose, but as an opportunity to learn and to grow your wealth, then it's a positive money mindset. Now the question remains, okay, how do we, if someone has a negative money mindset, how do we shift this negative money mindset to positive money mindset, right? And the key to this is, the key to shift your mindset is from negative to positive mindset is how you see things, right? Once you change how you see, you will see how you change, right? The key is to shifting your focus from what you lack towards what you already have. Shifting your focus from the past or the future and focusing on the present right now, right? Shifting your focus of what you can't control towards what you can control, right? So once you start focusing on this and you train your mind on these three things, you will see that whether it's regarding money, whether it's regarding relationships, whether it's regarding career, whether it's regarding anything in your life, if there is a negative mindset, you can shift that from negative to positive mindset, provided you are focusing on these three questions, right? Are you focusing on what you lack, or are you focusing on what you have? Are you focused or so much worried about the future or past, or are you focused on the present? Are you focused on what you can't control, or are you focused on what you can control, right? When you ask these three questions, you will change the way you see things. And that's when you will be able to change your mindset from negative to positive mindset. So have a look at this, right? If you ask majority of the people that you know, why are you working? Why are you doing this job? Why are you working 9 to 5, putting in those extra hours? All the response would be, when I have to work so that I can earn money. They're working for money. Your entire cycle, your entire life cycle, your entire day cycle is just surrounded. And when I talk about professionals, those who are working, right, is according to this goal. I am working for money. But successful people and the most richest people in the world, they don't work for money. They have a different mindset. They let the money work for them. They don't work for the money. They let the money work for them. So whatever money you have, think about, how can I make this money work for me? And then your mind will automatically move towards a positive mindset. Opportunities will come towards you, because now all of a sudden you are thinking different. It's like, when you decide to buy a car, and you're looking at multiple options. And once you decide, okay, I'm going to buy this red Caprice or 2022 model that has come, a red Chevrolet. Then whenever you go out on the road, what happens? You start immediately noticing this red Chevrolets all around you, right? Before that, you were not noticing that. What has shifted? Your mind has shifted. Your focus has shifted. Similarly, when you are able to shift your mindset regarding the money and are able to determine this mindset, okay, from today onwards, I want to figure out how can I make the money work for me. Then you will see that in discussions and meetings and wherever you go, online, offline, you will start getting opportunities that you never discovered before. And then you need to invest in it, your time, efforts, and money, so that the money can work for you. So far, so good. Let's move on to the real Amazon business that we are here for. What is Amazon? For those who are new to this, in a simple term, if I were to explain, it's like a shopping mall, but a huge, massive online shopping mall where you can buy almost anything and have it delivered at your doorstep. And on the flip side, if you're a seller, the reason why we are here today, you can also sell almost anything to anyone, anywhere around the world, and Amazon will deliver it for you, right? Pretty cool stuff. So it's a digital marketplace. It's an e-commerce website. In fact, the biggest e-commerce website in the world. So in Saudi Arabia, we are more known. We know names like Noon.com, right? So Noon.com is like the Amazon, but for the Middle East, right? But Amazon is much more bigger, right? In Amazon, just a quick fact. So Amazon, in US, it's all around the world, but in US, 50% of the e-commerce sales in entire US comes from Amazon. Can you imagine how huge that is? And Amazon sells over almost 12 million products directly through Amazon.com on a year-to-year basis. So this means that you have a millions of audience coming in on a regular basis on Amazon just to explore the next product they want to buy. Hence, for us, it's an amazing opportunity of what we can achieve on Amazon by selling different products. So if I were to ask, what can we sell on Amazon? And I said it could be almost anything. So next slide shows you exactly that. It could be as simple, as small as Ono card games. Or if you look at the next screen, it's on a truck, there is a big Amazon box, right? Inside this Amazon is a Nissan car. Yes, Nissan did a campaign on Amazon and they sold a car, a real car on Amazon as well, right? So it could be as huge as a Nissan car, or it could be as simple as a day-to-day sports drinking water bottle, or it could be as tech as a charging station, as you can see down below, or it could be as weird or as silly, as funny as this toilet brush with the Donald Trump's, branding on it. All of these things are being sold on Amazon, right? And you can too. Some of the best-selling categories, and this differs, by the way, from market to market to country, but I'm sharing here with you what are the best-selling categories on products in Amazon in Saudi Arabia. And that's there are electronics, home and kitchen, clothing and shoes, pet supplies, sports and outdoor items, toys, games, lawn and garden. These are some of the best-selling categories, meaning that most of the demand in Amazon KSA is coming from these categories. And then there are some categories where they are restricted products. Either you cannot sell them unless you have your own company registered and approval from the government, or you require approval from the brand. And these are all of these products, all of these listings that you can see over here, right from arts and to medicines and food items and etc. 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 Okay. I would like to share with you success stories on people who are already doing on Amazon, which will encourage you as well when you are starting your journey.
कस्टमर्स तो पूरे देश में हैं और हम हर शहर नहीं जा सकते, लेकिन Amazon के साथ देश भर से ऑर्डर्स आते हैं।
अब नॉर्मली कॉलोनी की शॉप कॉलोनी में ही रह जाती है, लेकिन Amazon के साथ ऑनलाइन आकर बिजनेस कॉलोनी से पूरे देश भर में बढ़ाने का मौका मिला।
अगर साथ ही सही हो और सपोर्ट पूरा मिले तो यूनिक से यूनिक बिजनेस भी आराम से आगे बढ़ सकता है।
जब एक लोकल सेलर को किसी और शहर से ऑर्डर आए ना, तो उससे अच्छा कुछ नहीं होता, और Amazon के साथ तो देश भर से ऑर्डर आते हैं।
सबसे मेन थिंग एक स्टार्टअप को जो चाहिए वो है विजिबिलिटी। Amazon के ऑनलाइन मार्केट प्लेस के साथ वो विजिबिलिटी हमें नेशन वाइड मिल गई।
बनिए लोकल से नेशनल और बढ़ाइए कदम तरक्की की ओर Amazon के साथ।
There's one more success story I would like to show you, and that's in Saudi Arabia.
Living in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and want to make money on.
As a non-native English speaker and writer, this is crucial for me. Grammarly's digital writing assistant helps.
شركة كانت طبية تأسست في 2010. كان الغرض الرئيسي منها هو أننا إحنا يكون عندنا تجارة للمستلزمات الطبية. كان في واحد من الشركاء جاني بفكرة منتجات معينة ودنا نبيعها في السوق السعودي، عليها طلب، تباع في منافذ بيع جدا مختلفة. تعاقدنا مع شركة هندية نبيع منتجات الأورثوبيديك أو العلاج الطبيعي المساندة اللي هي المشدات. لقيت فيه قبول واستحسان في الأونلاين لأنه مقاساته واضحة ومتنوع، وببيع للأطفال وببيع لكبار السن وببيع للرياضيين. في أوائل 2020 مثل أي شركة ثانية في المملكة العربية السعودية أصبح عندنا دروب كبير في المبيعات. قررت الإدارة وقتها أننا نحاول نستغل منافذ البيع الإلكترونية القائمة مثل أمازون، وأننا نفتح معاهم أكاونت ونحاول نبيع منتجاتنا. وما شاء الله تبارك الله تفاجأنا أنه في إقبال من خلال أمازون، وأنه كان في بيع حقيقي وفي ترانزاكشن وفي فلوس داخلة وفلوس طالعة. ولقينا أنه بالنسبة لنا موضوع اننا نبيع من خلال امازون مش هو موضوع مؤقت، بل اصبح بالنسبه لنا اليوم واحده من الركائز الرئيسيه في الشركه اللي نحاول نبيع من خلالها.
وصلنا لشريحه اكبر من العملاء، وصلنا لشريحه اكبر في السوق. امازون ريحتنا من الهيدك حق شركات الشحن، من الهيدك حق مناديب التوصيل، بحيث انه لما نقبل الطلب يكون مندوب التوصيل يوصلك ياخذ منك الطلب، يعني في فتره جدا جدا قصيره تلاقي الطلبات توصل للعملاء.
كنا فين وصلنا فين؟ من خلال تقارير أمازون قدرنا نفهم أكثر عملائنا، وقدرنا إنه إحنا نحط أهداف استراتيجية للشركة ونركز على نوعية المنتجات اللي يحتاجها السوق.
انا اقول لك ان امازون حقيقه فتحت لي سوق. انا اليوم لقيت نفسي قاعد ابيع للكونسيومر دايركتلي من غير ما يكون عندي معاناه ان يكون عندي مثلا عدد مناديب جدا كثار، اسطول سيارات ومخازن في كل مكان. واصبحت ايضا انا متواجد مثل ما كنت انا في السابق مع البي تو بي سيجمنتس حقوني ببيع لهم. لم يؤثر تواجد امازون علي، بل بالعكس اصبح لي انا عندي سوق اكبر، زبايني كثروا الحمد لله عز وجل.
طبعا امازون خلال هذه الفتره سوت ابلكيشن اسمه سيلر سنترال يدعم البائعين، بحيث انه يتحمل على الجوال، مجرد يوصلك اوردر، يوصلك اشعار او يوصلك اي تحويل بنكي او اي شيء، الابلكيشن هذا يعطيك اشعار ويسهل لك استخدام الويب سايت يعني على موقع امازون.
تضاعفت مبيعاتنا من صفر في 2019، اليوم احنا نتكلم على تقريبا 8-9 اضعاف، وان شاء الله تكون في ازدياد بحول الله في الاعوام القادمه.
Yes.
You want to make money online?
Amazon success stories, yeah. So one success story was about individuals doing this, another was about a company doing it in Saudi Arabia, and this opportunity is open for both individual customers and also companies. And if you noticed that all of them were sharing some similar benefits that Amazon offers, right? If I were to ask you why Amazon, if that was the question, why Amazon, right? What's so different about Amazon? How does it help them, right? All of them had to say it's very easy to start, just in simple steps. You know, they were able to start their account and start their business. They were able to reach millions of people on Amazon, right? Because of the audience that they have on the platform. Their pricing is very transparent. Whatever they will charge you based on the commission is very much pre-told. You know, they inform you in every stage what are the prices that Amazon will be charging, whether it's for customer referral, storage, transportation, logistics, all that stuff, right? And the best part is that you don't have to worry about where do I store my product, how do I do the packing, who will do the delivery, do I need to rent out a warehouse, how do I deliver to the customer, who will collect the payments. All of this thing, Amazon takes all of this headache from you. All of this hassle, it's on Amazon's responsibility. Amazon takes care of storing the product, delivering the product, dealing with the customer, collecting the cash, sending it to your account, and so on. And the best part is your account, once you're registered, once you're selling, it keeps running, making money, whether you're sleeping, whether you're working at your office, you're enjoying vacation with your loved ones, you are making money on Amazon, right? So all of these benefits comes with Amazon's platform. Okay, so it's a quick recap of what Amazon is so far. It's an e-commerce platform. It allows sellers to list and sell their products to customers around the world, right? It will provide you all the tools and services you require, whether it's an application, whether it's advertising features, whether it's how to list the inventory, all of this stuff, right? And it's open for everyone and anyone, right? Especially, for example, the homemakers, housewives who are here in Saudi Arabia, they have a lot of time. They could invest their time and talents on Amazon. Students who are going to, I know many high school students and some college students who are, working on Amazon, and they're paying their college fees through Amazon. I personally know many people like that. Or working professionals who would like to have a side income and use that income to pay family taxes, rent, and whatever. Or anyone interested in e-commerce wants to do this full time. It's open for everyone, right? It's a global platform. You can start selling from KSA to KSA, but you don't have to limit yourself to the KSA market. You can expand to different markets as well. Amazon UAE, Amazon USA, Amazon Canada, but that's for a long-term thing. Since we are primarily targeting, the audience here is from KSA, and that's where you need to start from. And KSA is more of I would say, a fresh market. It's more of comparatively a new market on Amazon as compared to Amazon USA, Canada, Australia, and so on, which brings an additional benefit that here you have lesser competition, and you have more room to earn more money, more margins, right? Lesser restrictions as compared to any other Amazon market in any other part of the world. So, and it's open. So unlike your store, when you open a physical store and you have to operate it from a certain time to another time, with Amazon, it operates 24/7, 365, right? You don't have a physical, your store is online. So it runs 24/7. And seller can come anytime, sell their stuff, buyers can come any time and buy the product from your store. So this is a high level overview of what Amazon has to offer, who can sell on Amazon, where can you operate from, and the benefits that comes from it, right? So let's get started, right? How do we do this? We understood the benefits. We saw some successful stories. We understand there is potential. What's the first step? So 3 phases, 3 steps I'll show you that how you can start and how the process works. Okay. The first step is getting started with Amazon. You need to just go to sell.amazon.sa and you can create an account in just 5 simple steps by visiting this website. Any individual can do it. Any individual can do it. All you need is, number 1, you need a customer account on Amazon's platform. You already need to register yourself first as a customer, okay? You need to have your name, email ID registered over there. Then you can come to the seller account and use the same name, email, and ID to sign up. Then they will ask you for a local phone number because they'll be sending you OTPs, or codes. So you need a local phone number, a government-issued ID, whether it's a national ID or a comma, right? A bank account number, right? Your bank account number, your local bank account number, right? And they will ask you a certain proof of your, for example, in terms of your latest bank account details or utility bill. You can submit that. Or if you want to do if a business wants to register, not an individual, in that case, your CR copy and power of attorney, if you are a legal representative, that will needs to be submitted, right? So once you have these 5 documents, all you need to do is go to this website, sell.amazon.sa, enter those details, and within 24 to 48 hours, they will come back to you. Amazon will come back to you stating whether it's approved or they feel that a certain document has, or the information is not clear, or they will ask you to resubmit a document, right? So in 99% of the cases, you will be able to create your account, right? Usually what happens in 1% of the cases, for example, if you're not able to provide a local bank account details or your utility bill, if you're an individual guy, right? Or your comma is expired or things like these, in those cases, then you might face some trouble, but that's also solvable. That's also something that we can solve, right? But in 99% of the cases, you'll be able, once you register these documents, you'll be able to create an account, whether you are an individual or whether you are a business who wants to do. And they will ask you, by the way, so once you sign up, they will ask you, do you want to use Amazon as an individual, right? Or do you want to use Amazon as a business? And we, most probably, or the audience that is over here, we want to start by using Amazon as a business, right? We want to start from there because that's where we start this journey. As an individual, we try, experiment this business model. Those who feel that they want to take a further risk and may get greater rewards, they can convert this individual into a business account as well. But that's for future. So that's phase 1. If you do this, your journey towards Amazon, first milestone is achieved, that your account is created on Amazon. Okay, what's next? Well, in Amazon, there are 2 kinds of strategies. Okay, one is that either you resell a current product which already exists on Amazon. The other strategy is you create your own product. You create your own labeling. You create your own trademark, your own brand, right? And you order it from either Pakistan, China, or any place in the world. You place an order over there. You select a product from there. You do your own branding. You register your trademark. You bring it over here. That is not what we want to do at the starting of the stage. That is not what is encouraged for individuals to start with. Because why? It requires much more time, much more investment, much more risk at the beginning, and you have not yet understood how Amazon works, right? For you to get the confidence, for you to immediately start on Amazon, start making money, start understanding how this ecosystem works, what is highly recommended is you go with the reselling strategy. And reselling strategy is as simple as you go to Amazon, You find a product which is trending, successful, higher sales. You just want to copy the same product and resell it, right? How it's done, that's a different whole story. There are more technicalities involved, but I'm on a strategic level. I'm telling you, this is the difference between resell and private label. So for beginners, a reselling strategy is recommended, right? The next strategy you want to decide is on that, okay, so I have decided my selling strategy. I will not create my own product right now, but I will just take an existing product, which is a profitable product on Amazon, and I will resell it. Okay, that's selling strategy. But there's one more part that you need to decide, which is called the fulfillment strategy. What does fulfillment strategy means? It means, in simple words, who is going to take care of storing my product? Who is going to take care of packaging my product, labeling it, packaging it? Who is going to take care of delivering the product to the customer? And that's where two options comes in. It's called FBA, which is called Fulfill by Amazon. And the other option is FBM, which is called Fulfill by Merchant. Merchant is you, basically. Merchant means the seller. And again, here we recommend people to start with FBA. We want all of this headache for Amazon to take care of. In return, obviously, they'll be charging you certain fees for every product that you sell. But initially, we don't want to go into all of those hectic, all those details. We want to focus on finding the product, selling it online, finding the product, selling it online. When we have enough time, for example, to do, and we have enough team, then you can move to FBM. Because in FBM, as I said, you need to label, you need to pack the product according to the Amazon guidelines. Whenever an order place comes in, you need to go and deliver to the customer yourself. You need to have your own warehouse space, depending on the quantity of the product you're buying. All of this headache, just give it to Amazon. You focus on finding the product, selling it on Amazon. That's much more easier, right? So it's always recommended that whenever you're starting anything, whether it's Amazon journey, choose an easier option, right? So this picture that he shows you is about those people who are doing Amazon FBA. You can see step one is you chose an FBA strategy. Step two is you find a profitable product that's already selling on Amazon, it's on high demand. Step three is you go and find a supplier or a manufacturer for your chosen product. So if it's, let's say, a sports drinking water bottle, even something like this, for example, or the picture that we showed you earlier, if this is a product that you decide to resell on Amazon, then you need to find a supplier, a wholesaler, not a retailer, a wholesaler, because you're going to resell this product. So you go and visit local wholesale markets or online Alibaba, AliExpress, and you find wholesale suppliers over there for this same product, and you place an order. Once you place an order, you just need to send it to the Amazon fulfillment center. And then again, there are two ways to do so. Either you can request Amazon to come and pick it from your pickup location, whatever location it is, right? They will charge you for that, but it takes all the hassle away. Or they are registered fulfillment centers in all over Saudi Arabia, and you can go and give it to the fulfillment center the products that you have purchased. And then from there, it's all Amazon's headache. They will pack it for you, they will store it for you, they will ship it for you, they will collect the money and send the money to your account. So you just sit back and wait for the profits. That's how, in a high level, on how Amazon FBA works. Okay. Let's move on to the next slide. So what happens next? You've purchased a product, you send it to Amazon, and Amazon has made it live on your account. Then you start completing the orders, you start getting sales, you start getting paid, right? And then you kind of repeat this process. Once you start getting paid, you reach out to the customers again on Amazon, and you start getting customer reviews. You encourage them to, you thank them. There is a communication channel that is Amazon provides between buyers and sellers. So you send them a thank you message. You ask them for positive reviews, and you repeat the whole process. The same process that I showed you earlier. Find a product, find a supplier, send it to Amazon. This process, you need to repeat it until you get an idea of the whole entire system of how Amazon works, right? And Amazon will transfer the payments, whatever the money that you earn through the sales, to your bank account directly. They have a payment cycle, usually 2 weeks, and they transfer it to you after deducting their Amazon fees. Okay? So that's on a high-level journey. And that's what we recommend for beginners. Go for reseller option. It's easy because you are selecting a product that's already successful on Amazon. Once you select that product, find a supplier, online, offline, wholesaler, not a retailer, because a wholesaler will give you in a bigger quantity and lesser discount, so you can make more margins. Sell it to Amazon seller. Let them take care of all the packaging and delivery and shipment, collecting the money, and you sit back and earn money, right? So that's a high-level selling strategy, fulfillment strategy, and you need to repeat this cycle for at least 6 months or more until you understand how this whole Amazon system works, right? So, okay, what's next? The next step is I invite you to register yourself on Amazon, create your Amazon account, start exploring the platform, get a better understanding of how it works, right? And if so far you feel that, okay, this is something you would like to explore, then attend more webinars or go to YouTube. You'll find all the entire step-by-step journey of people who have done this, so that you'll stay informed of how this business works, right? Or if you want to take action and you want to start earning, there is something called Amazon Bootcamp as well that we have run in the past, but it's only on demand basis, not something that we do regularly. In this Amazon Bootcamp, and I've done this for at least 5 times. I've done this for people in Jeddah, in Riyadh, in Dammam. This is a 5 to 6 days bootcamp where we give you live instructions, step-by-step practical guidance. We act as your mentors in the entire journey. We help you set up the store. We help you find the right product. We help you find the right wholesalers. We help you list the product and start making money, right? Because the biggest challenge that I've seen people in this journey is, how do I make my first sale? If you're able to make your first sale, the first 100 riyal, boom, you get that confidence. You can repeat this cycle. If you're able to do 100 riyals, you can earn 1,000. If you're able to do 1,000 riyal sales, you can do 10,000. But the biggest obstacle is that first step. How do I start from zero to my first sale? And that's what we can help you in Amazon Bootcamp for those who are interested. Otherwise, as I said, you can go to YouTube. There are plenty of resources available for you, free of cost. You can watch those videos and learn how to do this business and so on. Now, so we are on the Q&A session now, and this is really a chance to, you can ask questions regarding the Amazon business. But before we take the questions, this quick common frequently asked questions that I usually get is, okay, what is how much fees does Amazon charge? And what you see over here, like for example, 5% from your business, or 1.07 riyal, 1.0 riyal, the referral fees or the fulfillment fees, which means when they stored, when they delivered this product to the customer, they start at 5.5 riyal. These are just basic minimum fees. It can change from category to category, product to product, but this is here just to give you an idea that Amazon charges fees on the referral, fulfillment, storage fees, and shipment cost. Okay. And when you are registering yourself on Amazon, you will get all of these details. They will be very much transparent with you. In every product that you sell, they will tell you explicitly how much is the fees. And they also have they have a tool called Amazon Calculator, which is when you register in your seller account, they will give you this Amazon revenue calculator. And all you have to do is, list that product, the same product that you want to buy, and they will give you the entire details of the fees they will charge you and how much money you can make. So it's quite easy. Amazon has 2 selling plans. One is an individual plan. It's free, zero fees. And there's a professional plan as well. Currently, they are not charging any subscription fees to it. It's zero. But maybe most likely in the future, they will charge subscription fees for this. The difference between individual and seller professional plan is, in professional plan, you get more opportunity to sell more items. There's no limit to it. There are more advertising, selling tools available for you. Right now it's open. Right now, individual plan, professional plan is kind of same, but in the future they might differentiate it and they might charge a separate fees for a professional plan. In terms of investment, that's the biggest elephant in the room. How much money do we need to start with? Do we need to have 50,000 riyals? Do we need to have 15,000 riyals? Do we need to invest 10,000 riyals? No, my friends. You can start with minimum as 500 riyals if you're going with the reseller selling strategy that I told you earlier about, right? As minimum as 500 riyals, right? And how much time do you need to invest? Now that's something very important, right? If you are willing to invest 8 to 10 hours a week, this is where you will start getting to see results. If you are constantly doing this, if you're not able to do that, whether it's weekends or weekdays, you figure it out, your schedule, your time, then you will not be able to see the results, right? I've seen some of my students who have seen results in the first week. They're able to generate money in the first month, right? Because they're constantly focused on and spending time on this, right? And I've seen people who have spent months and months, 3 to 4 months after taking the course or doing or registering online, they are not able to make a single money. So more than the money, it depends on how much time and effort you are willing to put into this, right? You can, and you have two options. You can do it by yourself with your own journey, watch YouTube, find some mentors, or you can join any boot camp, any platform is providing you, and fasten this process, right? And in the last thing, generally, so Amazon also notifies you about everything that happens on Amazon on your account. So whenever sales come in, whenever a customer sends you a message, you will receive a notification that an order has been placed. This much money is coming to your account. The notification keeps you updated on what's happening on Amazon, even if you're not live on Amazon, right? And similarly, for items, for example, when a customer wants to return a certain item, either he did not like it, or it was not exact as advertised, or it was damaged. In even that case, Amazon manages the entire customer inquiries, refunds, and returns. You don't have to worry about that. So these are usually the most frequently questions that people ask me when we talk about Amazon. But now I will open the floor. I would like you to ask questions, and I'll try my best to answer them with the best of knowledge that I have. So
Ubaid, there are some questions in the chat. If you can read it and you can answer that.
Okay.
No, I suggested Yawar, if you can read it out and Ubaid will answer.
Okay. So the first question was from Mr. Ammar, and he's asking that kindly highlight about the legal issues in Saudi Arabia. Is this legal to order products from Alibaba or deliver it in KSA? How about custom requirements and legality? Talking about the individual seller options.
Right. Good question.
Also, Ubaid,
yes.
if you want to close your screen, because you are sharing your screen still.
Okay. Should I stop sharing?
If there is nothing to present, you can stop rather than sharing your.
No, that's okay. Okay. All right. All right. So yeah. Can I answer the question now?
Yeah, please.
Sure. So Ammar, that's a very good question. Is it? I'll break it because there are multiple questions in this one question. So I'll break it for you. Make it easier for everyone who's listening. Is it legal? Yes or no? Yes, it's legal. How do I know it's legal? You can reach out to Amazon yourself and ask them this question. Why do you think it's legal? Because there are certain rules and regulations which prohibits expatriates to do business without a CR. That's right. But this industry is still under a gray area. This industry is still under an area where government has not explicitly told anyone that you cannot sell on Amazon. For Noon, for example, let's say if you want to compare this with Noon, in Noon, there is no option but to have a CR. They cannot let individuals sell. But in Amazon, the fact that when you register, they will ask you this question, and they will take your individual accounts, and they are in alignment with the government, right? With this, the government would know this, that you are doing this business, but they have given the approval to Amazon that you can that until now, I don't know about the future, but until now, you can as individually sell on Amazon without having a CR. That's why they're giving you this individual option. And I'm doing it. I know many people are doing it, and they're doing it for years and years. The sales that we make comes to our bank account. I've never been asked by the bank account or any other authority that where is this coming from, because Amazon sends it from their company directly, right? So that's one. Number two is regarding if you want to order from China. So there are two ways. I said either you can go for a local wholesaler market, or you can buy from here wholesale markets in Saudi Arabia, Jeddah, Riyadh, wherever you are located, or you can order products from Alibaba, AliExpress. Now, regarding the shipment and all the custom clearance, that is not your headache. The people that you reach out to, the suppliers that you need to reach out to in China, when you are discussing with them, this is the key question, a key requirement that you need to put in front of them, that you need a door-to-door delivery service, not something that you need to take care of customer clearance. When we say D2D, it means that this Alibaba supplier, whoever's on this platform, is responsible to do the custom clearance, to do the shipment, and provide this whatever product you are going to sell to your doorsteps, right? So in that case, all this hassle and legal complications are taken care of. And we have ordered from China as well, and we usually, there are providers on AliExpress who does not provide these services, but there are many other providers on AliExpress, Alibaba, who will provide you door-to-door services. So if you are selecting a strategy of buying the products from China and Alibaba or AliExpress, then you need to tell them that this is your main requirement, and they will be happy to serve you.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ubaid, for the response. Let's go to the next question.
Sure.
There is one question from Syed Imran ul Haq. He said that, yes, large quantity requires CR to get it clear from customs. How to handle this challenge? Right. So he's asking actually for the CR, I guess. Like, is this a specific requirement for the CR?
Yeah, it's a similar question. So basically, if you are reaching to any supplier, to Alibaba and AliExpress, they need to take care of this, right? If you are an individual. Obviously, if you are, let's say, it's a totally different story if you are doing this as a company on Amazon, right? Then that's a totally different thing, right? You need to register your VAT. You need to also submit your company documents to Alibaba, AliExpress, and they will ship it to your company address. But then again, they have this option. They have this option to take care of all the shipment, all of the custom clearance headache. They can take care of it. And they can provide you to door-to-door service. So if you are a business, they can provide to your warehouse. If you're an individual, they can provide to your home, right? So you don't have to worry about whatever the quantity is.
Jazakallah khair for the answer. Mr. Talal is also asking for the same question. Share some challenges for selling on Amazon for foreigners. I guess you have already discussed this. So do you want to elaborate more, or let's go to the next question?
No, I think so. In terms of legal perspective, there are no challenges unless you are doing, there is a certain amount which is under, can't recall right now, but there is a certain amount if you cross the threshold, but it's in millions. You don't have to worry about that. That if you do that amount of sales on a month-to-month basis, in that case, you need a VAT. But here we are talking about individual dealer and individual accounts, right? So you don't have to worry about that. But if you want to do this from a business perspective, then you already have a CR, which means you already have a VAT. In that case, that problem also gets solved.
Thank you for the question. The next question is basically for your bootcamp you discussed about. So he's asking, Mr. Ali is asking any fee conducted by you for the bootcamp. And the next question from him as well is, can an individual sell a same product in several markets like US, KSA, UK using a single Amazon account? So these two questions are from him.
Sure. So I'll answer the second one first. Yes, you can. So you can sell a single item in multiple countries. Obviously, you need to figure out how will you deliver it to the Amazon fulfillment center in that country. So for example, let's take a close example. Dubai is very close to us, right? So Amazon is also available in Dubai. If you are selling a certain product in Amazon KSA, let's say mobile covers or some electronic gadgets, headphones, whatever you want to sell that, and if you think that, okay, this is going quite well in Saudi, should I sell the same product in UAE? First of all, you need to figure out first that if in Amazon UAE, the similar product has the potential to sell, because every market is different. Okay, every market is different. So let's say yes, there is a high demand for same product. Then you need to figure out how do I buy it from Amazon in Dubai market and send it to the fulfillment center in Dubai. All of this process is doable. There are logistic companies, there are third-party service providers who will provide you all of these services. So you literally practically can do the entire business, by the way, from your laptop, from your home, if you figure out the right suppliers and the right logistic companies.
Okay.
So that's
Thank you. The next question is basically, tell me.
Regarding the bootcamp, that's something on a demand-to-demand basis, right? We have had students who have done in groups. We have had students who have done individually. If there is something that the community feels that they would like something to have, I can maybe we can circulate a form, and based on that, if we see any interest, then we can share all those details with you, right?
Yeah. Thank you. The next question is basically, can we register individual account on our own Akama or the spouse Akama as well?
Yes, yes, you can. Whether you have to do it on your, let me tell you something. Interestingly, so yes, you register yourself on your account or your wife's account. Yes, you can do that. My wife has her own account, by the way. My brother has her own account. Has his own account. I have my own account on Amazon, and we are doing business on Amazon itself. I've also seen families who have left Saudi Arabia. That's what was the interesting thing. I've seen families who have left Saudi Arabia and they're still doing business through someone else or their family members, for example, their brothers or wives or sisters, Akama and bank account. So, I mean, as long as you have a legal Akama, valid Akama, as long as you have a valid bank account, then there is no issue. You can do it on your mother's, father's, brothers, sisters, spouse, no issue. You can use it Akama. Yeah.
The next question is from Faisal. I think he has raised his hand. Then I will go to the chat again. Faisal, do you want to say something? You raise
Yes,
your
thank
hand.
you. So basically, you talk about the legalities and the Saudi market, how we can use the. Is there any limit as an individual? Because I heard there is a limit of the transaction, so I just wanted to raise this.
Yeah, so I told you the numbers is the limit in terms of if your sales increase a certain threshold, and that's in millions. That's not something in few thousands real. Then that case, then you would need to provide a CR or VAT document. I can get you the exact number and I can share it in the group. Right now, I'm not able to remember the exact number, but I'll do that in the group. But it's highly unlikely as an individual you reach that because that requires you to sell thousands of quantity on a regular basis. So an individual, I have never seen any individual cross that threshold.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, I would like to thank you very much. The second thing is let's plan if the members of this community wanted to have a boot camp with you. So let's have a form and then we can go for this kind of boot camp. The last two questions, because we have now Maghrib Salah here, so we have to go as soon as possible. The next question was, hello, sir. Don't you think we should start from professional account instead individual? Because after that, we will be secure. No one can kick us out. Anytime, either we want to do wholesale or private label. This was the question.
Yeah. So yes, you can start with professional account. And as I said, right now, they're not charging you anything. So they're not charging you a monthly subscription. But in other markets, I have seen Amazon charging a monthly subscription on professional account. So you can switch, and you can switch, by the way. So you start with individual, you can switch to professional, you can start with professional, and you can switch to individual. That's completely your call. That's not an issue.
Okay, thank you very much. The next question is, if in case the product does not sell for some reasons, what is the fallback or recovery plan in the Amazon?
Yeah. Right, good question. So that requires a detailed answering, but I'll give you a short answer for now. So if let's say you have, and it depends on your selling strategy. Are you only entirely depending on yourself on basically listing the product on online and just waiting for sales to happen, or do you want to be more proactive? Whether it's in terms of tweaking the pricing, whether it's creating a promotional campaign and sharing it online with your friends and family and online media, telling guys, as simple as something like this, for example, that, hey, I have started my business on Amazon and I've listed some cool products I would like you to explore and, kind of like, see if there's something that interests you. Just this word of mouth that you spread beyond Amazon on your friend and family circle will help you to sell more. And let's say worst case scenario, you're not able to sell it. Then in Amazon, you can retrieve the product and sell it offline. So I've seen people doing this. I've seen people, for example, products that they waited for few weeks or months and did not sell. You can ask Amazon to retrieve the product. They will send it back, ship it back to your home, and you can sell it on other platforms or offline. So there are plenty ways that you learn. If you do a boot camp or if you do research online, there are plenty ways that you can sell.
Thank you very much, Jazakallah khair, Mr. Ubaid, for your support. Faisal, now it's your turn to say goodbye, and then let's see what will happen.
Yeah, just one last. If I can have one last minute.
Yeah, please.
Yes, please.
Yes. So I just wanted to, I wanted to just take this opportunity to thank the entire community at the SPPC, and especially Mr. Faisal for giving this opportunity. It's amazing to see how this community has come together, and we're helping each other out in different ways, whether it's health, e-commerce, and whatnot. I'd love to see this more happening, and all the audience that are, for example, attending today, if they want to ask any questions in the group, I'm also available in the WhatsApp group. I'll be happy to answer that. And yeah, and feel free to connect with me. I'm on social media. Just try to connect with Ubaid on any of the social media, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'll be happy to assist you, whether it's on Amazon or any other, my professional expertise that you would require, or just on a cup of tea, we could meet and greet and get to know each other. So thank you, SPPC. Thank you, Faisal Bhai. I also would like to thank my wife who helped me create this presentation, because I really did not have the time, and she really spent many hours in creating this. So thank you if you're attending this. That's all.
Thanks, both of you. Thank you, Ubaid, for your time. And we know that there are many volunteers in our community, but everyone is not coming up like you are helping us to expand your knowledge into the community. So thanks once again. And inshallah, we will have another sessions with you and with others very soon. So next week, just a quick reminder, we will have a webinar on the investment and other side of the business. And till then, let's connect together. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.